Hi guys, this is Kirsten and it's finally here, the life update that I've been meaning to do for a very long time, and by a very long, particularly a month and a half. So there's a lot of things to cover. I should probably just start into it. First things first, if you are not into kind of less than happy news, life, personal sort of things, I would click out of it and just kind of stick with the stationary videos. There are plenty of more gonna come up soon. I just wanted to share this with you. This has always been my catch-all, be-all, my life channel. That is what it is. I was thinking about separating it, but DorkAndaHalf is just me. This is my life, and this is a very big part of my life. All the things that I'm about to mention. So if you guys are interested, stick around, and hopefully at least it'll be a little bit entertaining or enlightening. Where do I even begin? Where do I even begin? I guess I'll start with the elephant in the room, I guess. This past week, I was officially diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. It was completely something that happened suddenly and unexpectedly, like most things do of this nature. I'm on the mend, I'm feeling better, and I'm so grateful that I was diagnosed and treated so quickly, and that my doctors seem really positive about the progress that I've been making, and I'm so thankful for the medical support that I have, the access I have, the family and friends that I have that have helped me through this time where I don't know what I would have done without them. So basically, for those of you guys that don't know what multiple sclerosis is, basically the little immune system, your immune system, is meant to protect you from harm, gets the wrong message and starts attacking your own cells in your body. So essentially you become your own worst enemy in a way. In this case, they start attacking the nerve cells, causing lesions or inflammation in your brain. How I think of it as is faulty wiring. The coating on the wires gets eaten away and it just exposes little bits of metal, and it starts misfiring and causing all sorts of glitches in your body. Every person experiences this in a different way. The way I experienced it was rather sudden and kind of atypical, is what my doctors told me. So essentially it started with a loss of balance and muscle weakness on my left side, some vertigo, dizziness, and nausea. That then turned into numbness on the left side of my face, which prompted me to go continuing to see a doctor until I was finally admitted to the hospital, and they did an MRI, found that I had quite a number of lesions, and it was most likely multiple sclerosis. It took about, from the start of my symptoms to the diagnosis, about a month and a half, which is ridiculously fast considering how long some people have to wait, because the symptoms of multiple sclerosis vary so very much between person to person. It could take years and years for someone to get properly diagnosed and get adequate treatment. So I am ultimately totally grateful. It's just been a whirlwind and I just wanted to share with you guys because I'm probably going to be talking more about it, just to bring it aware, bring more attention to it, and just show you what it's like and how, you know, it's someone who, it just happens to people. And that's just another aspect of me that I'll be sharing, because it's going to be there. It's going to be there in my life. And I wanted to take you with me on some of the journeys with that. So there's that. I'm better now. I'm mostly not using a cane. I still have some symptoms, but not overall good. Overall good. So if you want more information, more in-depth look into it, I'm going to be putting up vlogs, and I could be answering questions, anything you want, I'll be happy to do, and I probably will be doing it whether you request it or not. So about less than a week, actually like 4 days after I got out of the hospital, Jay was parked in front of my parents' car and someone decided that they were going to do a burnout. I don't know how to explain it. Basically a car trick at a residential street, and they lost control of the vehicle and completely smashed a brand new car that we had. Well, it was a used new car to us, but it was a new car, and it was the best car we ever had, and it was beautiful and amazing. And I just remember being so thankful for this car, because without it I wouldn't be able to get to like the tens and tens of doctor's visits that I have to go to. And just as I was thinking that, someone completely wrecked the car. So again, I'm trying to look on the positive side. I'm trying to look on the positive side, and the fact that no one was hurt, the driver was not hurt, no one was in the car. We were literally 5 minutes away from being in that car. We would have been going there then at that moment if something didn't rise up, and we could have been in serious trouble. So I'm thankful for that. But that leaves us without a properly functioning car. We do have the old car that we have, but it's rickety and not really that safe for long distances. So we're trying to get that squared away with the insurance and money and this and that. And the one thing, another thing that I learned through all this, save, you guys, because if we had not, I should say, saved, we would have been in a lot of trouble, because we've just been living off of savings, because I have not been able to work. And it's been an ordeal. So hopefully things are starting to go through with that, and it will get resolved sometime soon. So yeah, if you guys have been watching my videos for long, that's like the third car that we've had completely go kaput on us. So we need to do something about that. Whatever car we have, we need to put like mesh around it, because this is ridiculous. This was not even our fault. We were not even in the vehicle. And then finally, but last but not least, in my opinion, in the past week, we lost 2 pets. Both of them pet rats. I have pet rats. I love them. They're amazing. They're cute. They're like tiny dogs. The cons of having them is that they have such a limited lifespan. They only live about 2 years, and both of these guys are about almost 3. So they were really old. Charlie was especially heartbreaking, because we did not know that he was in bad shape at all. We thought it was his brother. So we woke up one morning, and he hopped up on his perch where he usually does, and he was looking at us. He was blind. He was just turning towards us. And then the next thing I know, I go up to feed them. I turn to their cage, and he passed away. And it was really shocking. It was really saddening. And then Shemaya, who was the first rat I ever held, she has had tumors for a while, but it had not affected her, and as long as it wasn't showing any pain, she was eating, she was active, it was okay, but it was starting to impact her quality of life, and we had to put her down a couple days later. So it's been a very stressful and just roller coaster of a month. It's just been one thing after another, and I'm trying to think positive and saying, hey, all these good things happen. And that's most of the time, that is the kind of frame of mind that I have. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here in front of you and say there are not moments where Jay and I just sit and just want to tear our hair out, because if one more thing happens, it feels like our heads are gonna explode. But we've made it, I've made it. The fact that I'm able to sit here and coherently talk to you with the amount of things going haywire in this noggin of mine is miraculous. I have to keep reminding myself that. And I'm not naturally a very positive person. I'm not. It might seem that way in the videos, and it's taken many years of practice, because I'm kind of a pessimistic worrier when I'm off the camera. And it's just taken conscious effort. And with conscious effort, it's getting easier to do. I'm just so grateful for everything that I've had so far, and that I will continue to have, because if anything, I'm a stubborn human being, and I refuse to let an illness, especially an illness what my body itself decided to cause, I'm not going to let some jerk keep me from going to my doctor's appointments that I need to get to. I'm not going to let the loss of my pets get me down, because if anything, having pets has taught me is just how wonderful the simple joys are in life, and how amazing every day is. Like, the amount of joy that they have for a Cheerio is the amount of joy that I need to have for just everything. That would be an ideal world now, wouldn't it? And I'm just so grateful for Jay. He has been here with me the whole time. He was the one who took me to every single doctor's appointment, every single hospital, and we've been through a lot. We went to 8 different medical facilities. We've counted. We took a tour of Southern California and medical facilities, and he was there, and he was always so patient, despite the fact that I wasn't always the most pleasant human being to be around. And he's just been amazing, and I'm so, so grateful to have someone like that in my life. That's it, you guys. This is a little bit more personal than I've ever really did in this channel, and hopefully you guys enjoy seeing that little glimpse. If you want to hear more, like an everyday, like that communication, I do have a snap. I was gonna say Snapfish. Like where did that even come from? I have a Snapchat, and if you guys are interested, it's DorkAndaHalf, same as this, and I update that a lot more than Instagram, because Instagram, I don't know, Instagram has like the pressure, I feel, to be more perfection, whereas Snapchat is like instant. It's like real life, click, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I've been updating that all the time. So if you guys are interested, I'll link that, my Tumblr, my Instagram, everything, and hopefully I will hear more from you guys soon. More videos to come, and I definitely do have a vlog, an MS specific vlog if you're interested. It's about my first treatment that I experienced. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned, stick around, all that jazz, and hopefully I'll see you guys later. Bye.